Hi, I'm Jessica. Thank you for joining me for today's workout. It's gonna be awesome. We are working from our chair today, combining upper body strength with ab and core toning exercises. Lots of work in a nice short amount of time. I have some hand weights underneath my chair. I'm going to be working with my 3-pound dumbbells today. You can work anywhere from no weights at all on up to whatever feels best for your body today. Go ahead, make sure that you are subscribed, and we're going to get moving right now. Let's jump right on into that warm-up. Go ahead, take those hands to the tops of the thighs and circle that core around. We are gonna work through the spine here, going in a nice circular motion and just paying attention here, lengthening the body forward, and then when you come back around, scoop and pull those abs in, get them nice and warm here. Already, you might already feel a little bit of work in there, waking them up. Swing it around the other direction. Keep it slower here to start. We're gonna give the body a nice warning that it's gonna be working, letting everything loosen up, get some good blood supply and oxygen flow to these areas, and there will be some good work to come here in this workout, but we'll build to it slowly. Very good here. We're gonna turn ourselves slightly to the left and take this right arm and just swing it forward and back. It can be shoulder height or it can be a little bit lower, whatever feels good for you. Just let these arm muscles open, let this chest open. Let the back open, start to kind of hug that arm around to the left side of the body. And then step it on over to the left. Same thing here with the right. Start with the cross and open. It does not have to be as fast as I am going, whatever pace comes to you naturally. Hug it across and open. Still hugging those abs in. I want you to focus on good posture through the entire workout, unless we are doing some tucking movements, but even then we will have some cues for you to follow to keep the low back nice and safe, keep the body as safe as possible. Take it back to the front and roll those shoulders. You can lift those elbows if you like, up and back. Feel those back muscles starting to wake up and work. And then roll one arm at a time forward. Very good. You can kind of take this into a swimming motion if you would like. But we want to make sure that that shoulder is rolling back, lifting, and then coming forward, trying not to turn the other shoulder away from it so there's not this twisting in the waist. Awesome job. Last one here. And let's go ahead, take those hands here off to the right, stop at the center. We're gonna do 10 of these total. Halfway there on the right side already. Last one here, and then right away from the center, 10 to the left. Pause here in the center. Last one here, very good. Take those arms on out and just go ahead, touch each shoulder and then start to roll the opposite fingertips down. If that feels like a good stretch through the forearms and through the wrist, it should not be painful. Warming up the biceps a little bit. Getting the shoulders and hands warm. Very good. And take them to the front. Hands come out, try to keep those elbows in place, warming up through the triceps, the muscle in the back of the arm right above the elbow. So give that area a nice little squeeze. Shoulders are definitely working here. Straight out, squeeze this back of the arm muscle and then bring those thumbs back into the chest. Just a few more here. Heart rate should be up just a little bit, body feeling nice and warm. Sweep those arms back. Inhale, take them overhead. Exhale, forward. Inhale, roll the spine up. Down to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Tuck those abs, roll the spine up. Feel those abs working and pulling up and in towards the rib cage. As you work here, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale, roll it up, send those arms down towards the floor, inhale, they come back up, and then exhale last time here, fold it forward, and inhale, round it up, very good, waking up through those abs. Go ahead and grab your hand weights, which are hopefully underneath your chair, getting in the habit of that so that way we don't have any tripping hazards if we get up. We're gonna start here, holding those elbows into the sides, bicep curl, lift the right leg, and then see if you can take it out a little bit. So a little bit off center here in the legs is going to make those abs work. Good, sit on up nice and tall. 9 and 10 on this side. Same thing here, but with the left leg. Keep those arms going. 10 more here for the biceps. Very good. Try not to rush through this. 9, you have one more. 10, beautiful job there. We're going to bend forward at the waist, back row, release them down and pull them up. So a little bit of low back work here as you lean forward, pull those abs in and tighten them up to the front. So moving from this position here, low back strength, up here at the top, abs are holding you steady as you lift these weights, engaging through the shoulders. Nice and steady here, hold those abs in, giving them a light squeeze. Beautiful job. When you come forward to hit that back row, make sure that that spine is nice and straight so you're actually kind of looking off at a distance in front of you to the floor so the neck's not tilting up and it's not lowering down towards the chest. We're not taking the chin to the chest, straight up. You have 2 more here. Last one, very good. And up, beautiful job there. Hammer curl, so it's a little bit different than a bicep curl. We're gonna turn those weights up and down. You're gonna curl the right arm up and then punch it forward towards the left leg. Pull it back in, lower it down, left side to the right leg and down. Modification here, smaller movement. Don't lift that leg so high that you feel like you have to lean away from it. So even if it's a little bit lower, that is okay. Beautiful job. It also works well if you take a nice good deep breath in here. And then exhale as you crunch with those abs and kind of constrict through the lungs there. Sometimes that pressure can be a little uncomfortable with nice full lungs. So inhale, exhale, empty lungs. Beautiful job here. Awesome. Feel those abs working, I hope. Nice, good control here. There's no rush with this. each exercise nice and fluid, nice and steady. We don't want to rush through it and bypass the work and the improvement of strength and tone. A little bit lighter in the weights today because I knew we were going to have a high rep count for those arms. You can decrease the weights. If they're starting to get a little bit heavy, you can tuck them under the chair. We are almost there with this one. Beautiful job. One more set each side. And very good there. All right, here we go. Shoulder shrugs right here to the center. Spine is nice and tall. We're working on this big back muscle right here at the base of the neck and at the tops of the scapula, the shoulder blades back there. So shrug those shoulders up to the ears at the same time. Hug those abs in. Very good. We're gonna take a little bit longer on this one. It's not quite as challenging. You are almost there. Very good. Breathe nice and steady. You have 2 more. And very good. Now we're gonna widen those legs just a little bit. We're gonna turn those palms so they're facing the wall behind us. Lift the right arm up, and we're not moving it far just yet. We'll get to that. Lower that left hand in between the legs. Lift and all the way over. Nice and steady here. I'm knocking into my chair. If you are to just scoot forward just a bit, maintain this nice tall spine. There is a little bit of a twist here, but it should not be hurting. It should not be uncomfortable. This is the same upper back area, combining it with a little bit of shoulders here. Nice and steady. Very good. Good. Keep paying attention to that good posture, pulling those abs in, seeing how the low back feels. How does the neck feel? I know those arms are getting a little bit tired. Core is getting a little bit tired. Hopefully those arms just a little bit as well. You've got this. One more set here, to the right and to the left. Beautiful job. Just go ahead and take those weights and fold them down over the tops of the thighs. And we're gonna give it a good march here, maintaining height in the spine, in that upper body, good posture. Balance a book on your head. Little bit of a break here. We're working on hip flexors. Good, just a few more here. Like I said, this is just kind of a active break. I'm keeping you moving, but I'm letting, hopefully, your heart rate come down nice and easy. Beautiful here. One more set to go. Right and left. Beautiful job with that one. We're gonna take these weights up and back overhead. We'll actually just start with just the right arm. So we're gonna drop it down, tricep extension, and then down towards the left knee. Drop the weight, press it up and down towards the left knee. You notice that I am leaving a lot of space. It doesn't take a big movement to get the abdominal muscles to engage, and I do not want to risk bashing this weight into my knee. You just go ahead and get that left weight out of the way wherever it needs to be. Good. We have a few more here. Nice and tall. And then a little crunch and a twist. On this crunch and the twist, pull those abs in as that knee lifts. Back of the arm on this right side should be noticing a little bit of work. The left arm is staying nice and fresh. We're gonna go to that side here. In just a second, you have a few more on this side. Shoulder, tricep, abs, hips, and even a little bit of leg going here with this one. Very good. Now you can actually go ahead and drop this right arm. Let's take the left up. Tricep extension, bend the hand down. Nice strong press up. And then lower it down towards that left leg. Little twist through the core. Maintain the height through the spine. Try not to lean back. So even though I'm giving myself a little bit of a crunch in there, I'm not really drooping. I'm not slouching down or letting those hips slide forward in my chair. Very good. Nice and warm. I feel this too. Good. This is a nice solid workout here today. I'm not taking it easy on you guys. I do not care that this is chair fitness. I do not care that we need modifications. I care about you. I care about you getting nice and strong and being able to live an active life. And I care about giving you a workout that will challenge you so that you can continue to do that. And that means that I'm gonna challenge myself as well. Just because this is a chair workout does not mean that we are going to take it easy. No way. Stay nice and strong. Move strong. Almost there. Keep space in between that hand and the knee. You do not want to risk crashing this hand into the knee joint. It's also a little bit extra farther for the shoulder to work. Last one here. Beautiful job. Take it down and up one more time. Go ahead and set one of these weights underneath the chair. And now we're gonna take one weight in between both hands. This is probably a great place for a quick little break. Towel off if you need to. Get a drink of water if you need to. You can see I am not making it up when I say that we are working here today. Cool off for a second. Let's get ready and get back to it. Weight in between both hands. Make sure that you have a nice solid grip. Grip more with the palms than with the fingers. The fingers will start to get tight being compressed in this position for a long period of time. So in between the palms, and then just create stability by lightly wrapping the fingers over this weight. We're gonna take it here to the center. Out, pull it in like a paddle off to the right side. Out, in, to the right. Big scoop. It doesn't actually have to be big as long as you feel yourself challenged here. Those oblique muscles are working. Very good. Squeaky chair here today. I just do not have the heart to get a new one. You have two more on this side. Last one here. Beautiful job. Take this weight to the palm of the right hand, and we're gonna kind of pull the elbow back, drop that shoulder down and send it up and over, little bit across and above shoulder height on the left side. Core nice and tight. We're only working with one side, so you're a little off balance, meaning that the core is having to stabilize you. Chest muscles working, biceps and shoulders working. Very good. Two more here. one. Bring it back in. Same thing, both hands. Squeeze with the palms. Enclose with those fingers gently. This time, down at the bottom. Lift as high as you would like. Lower. Row to the left, to the front. Lift, lower, and paddle. I guess row could be confusing since we were doing back rows earlier. Very good. Nice tight core here as you lift this weight. Don't let those ab muscles start to push out. Keep pulling them in. Even though we are leaning off to the left side, right hip stays really heavy and connected to the base of that chair. Beautiful job here. You are almost there. Core stays tight. Check in. Make sure those shoulders are not scrunching up into the ears. Low back feels good. Abs are pulled in. Feet are still pressing into the floor. Awesome job. That is it for that side. Take this weight over to the left hand. Pull that elbow back up and over to the right side. A little bit higher than shoulder height on this right side. That is the suggestion. If that doesn't feel good for your body, you modify this. You can keep it lower. You don't have to extend it all the way out. Whatever works best for you as long as you are working. Core nice and tight. The belly button doesn't move with you. Belly button stays here. Weight comes up and over. Let those abs work to keep you stable. Awesome. 2 more here. Nice and strong. Last one. Beautiful job. Now, if you have a dumbbell, hopefully, and it has kind of a lip around the edge, we're gonna kind of take it into our hands like a goblet, you can see. And I'm gonna move my feet wide just in case I drop this, it does not bash into my toes. We're gonna send the body forward. Core is gonna pull in tight. So you're pulling it in and you're giving it a light squeeze here. And we're just gonna curl this weight up towards the chest. It doesn't have to touch. You can stay nice and low. Using those biceps here. Using a little bit of hand strength. Little bit of grip and forearm. Abs squeezing. You should feel no pain in your low back here. Those abs are working. Two and one. Awesome job there. Go ahead and take this on over to the right side. So we're gonna go ahead, scoot over into your chair just a little bit, open up that right leg, and we're gonna crunch them together. Now, if that leg is a little bit farther forward, it does not have to be out as far as the elbow, but open that elbow, kind of get it off of the body, 90-degree angle in the arm, and then crunch here. So you can see my knee is not in line with my elbow. We're not touching them together anyways. So if this is more comfortable for you, then a wider stance, work there. Good, you feel that shoulder working. Staying nice and stable here to support this weight. Make sure that that wrist is not starting to bend back under the pressure of this weight. Nice and flat wrist, so no bending. 2 more on this side. And 1, beautiful job. Step that one in, take it right on over to the left side. Same thing, kind of shimmy the right hip to the middle of the chair. Oblique crunches here. I'm not pushing the weight up and down. I'm just lowering my elbow down towards the floor as I lift this left knee. Hug those abs in. Flat wrist. Don't let that dumbbell start bending that wrist. And fingertips back. It does not have to be a big movement. You are doing awesome. Oh man. I'm working. You can see I'm here with you. I wouldn't ask you to do something I wasn't willing to do with you. Two more. And last one here. Step that on in. Beautiful job. Weight comes to the chest again, and I want you to scoot those hips forward in your chair and just lean back slightly here. Now we're gonna twist our body to the right, stabilize through the core, weight comes up, through the center, weight comes up, to the left. So we are ensuring that we're getting a pause in between these movements with this middle lift. I don't want you swinging through from right to left. I don't want you to be able to build up momentum through that low back. And then before you know it, the movement gets too big and it gets away from you. And then we end up in pain for the next couple days. Hang in here. Even though I'm leaning back, my spine is nice and tall. Shoulders are out of my ears. I'm definitely feeling work. I'm hugging those abs in, nice and strong. Beautiful job here. You've got this. Home stretch. Good, make sure you have a good grip on this weight. You are almost there. Right, center, left. One more time, center. And the moment you have been waiting for, take this weight and put it on under your chair. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead, open up these abs. So I just want you to kind of take the hands to the back of the chair. I'm gonna turn sideways just so you can see what we've got going here. So hands to the back of the chair and just stretch those shoulders back, letting these abs kind of roll and lengthen open here in the front, making sure that that low back isn't feeling a lot of compression, so we're not leaning and dumping back into it. We're still nice and tall, nice and long. You can stretch the chest forward, roll those shoulders back even further if that feels good, and then slowly ease that on back. Weights are under your chair because at some point you are going to be getting up, and I want to make sure that your floor space is clear and you're not going to stumble over anything that you might forget is there. Inhale and sweep this right arm up and kind of bump those hips to that right side. Take this right arm over here to the left. Roll yourself open towards the ceiling and then kind of push that left hip down into the chair just a little bit more. And then sweep that down. A couple shoulder circles up and back here. Hopefully, we're starting to slow down the breathing. And then same thing here. Inhale the left arm this time. Take it over. Bump those hips to the left. Sweep this arm and reach over just slightly to the right. Roll yourself open towards the ceiling so we're not curving the body down towards the floor. Push that right hip down into the chair, nice and heavy. Left hip pushes down into the chair, nice and heavy. Inhale, take it up, and then roll those shoulders forward here. One at a time, or both together. Inhale, sweep this right arm all the way up. Exhale. exhale, just kind of let it fall back behind you. Nice little twist here. Inhale to the front. Exhale, take that one down nice and smooth. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, little twist here to the left, and then inhale, draw that up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, both arms all the way up. And then exhale, palms slide on forward. Down here at the bottom, roll those fingertips back and draw those wrists up. You're gonna feel a little stretch through the forearm there. Inhale, interlace those fingers at the top. And then exhale, arch the back, push away. Even though my fingers are interlaced, I'm not pushing really hard into my wrists or my fingers. Take a nice side to side here. Try to keep those hips in the middle. Keep the stretch in through that middle, back through the thoracic spine. And drop that on down. Ease yourself back into your chair. Take a good deep breath in. One final softening for the body and the heart rate. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I'm always so excited for our next workout and for you guys to be back for more. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss the next workout. Until then, you guys, please take good care of yourselves, and thank you so much for watching.